Before we start, I don't know where Bim's at, but this is his birthday party. And let's sing happy birthday to Bim Willow. 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday to you.
Jimmy Valentine is, he was challenged to a wrestling match.
About 12 years old, I grabbed a razor blade and cut it into something, and I liked it. And then I thought, well, maybe if I put some paint through it, then it'll make an image. And once I found my first image, I did it on and off until I was about 17 years old, where I decided to try to make a business of it.
Wait a minute. Can't tell.
Is it before 73?
Nope. It's a 2002. I know. Me and Craig collect coins. Yeah. One man's trash, another man's treasure.
Lady you got with you.
We have a large family. I had 7 children, all live births. I had, I think there's 27 or 28 grandchildren, 48 great-grandchildren with their spouses, and 36 great-great-grandchildren.
Thank you for being born. Thank you.
This is my mom.
I know, that's why I want to thank you
knocked up and
too.
having Bim.
Yes. Good job. Good job.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I see the ears.
Happy birthday.
How you doing today, Bernie?
You know what I think?
What?
Kill the hippie killers! Kill them! Kill them! Kill them!
Oh, not our Jake face. We love Jake face.
He's so playful.
Did you see what his shirt said? It says kill the hippies and steal their weed.
Yeah,
I was going to steal his shirt.
Huh?
I was going to steal his shirt.
Oh, Morris could tell you every tree on this property. There's a bass over there somewhere. These are wild cherry. And there's a mulberry in there that's feed for the birds.
I'm going to put a door on it and a stained glass window in the back and some rock work and a stained glass window in the front. It's going to be a little hobbit house.
Can you hear that?
Isn't that cool? That's where the stump rotted out.
Yeah. I don't remember that. I know Ma had a lot of flowers. Willow tree is down by the creek down there. Because we have a small cemetery where my second husband was cremated and his mother was cremated, and I'm going to be there. A lot of people, they like this big hoopla of a funeral. Everybody crying and all this stuff. I want my flowers before I die. As Lawrence says he does too. And I believe that the birds and the animals give their life back to the earth. They die, disintegrate, fertilize the soil. And that's what I want. For my body to go back to ashes to ashes. I don't believe in taking up 6 feet of soil and a big stone where that land can sometimes be used with the population booming the way it is. It can be used to grow food.
Money, love, and get back. Salt, bake, hard fact.
I paint. I paint landscapes. I used to do portraits in charcoal. Lawrence is a sketcher also. It runs in our family. My aunt was an artist. She lived in Florida, my mother's sister. Yeah. I have cousins that are, some of them were models, some of them were, one of them's an artist. She's still living. There was 5 of them. They're all dead but 2. They're all younger than I am. Lawrence was the prettiest baby. He had curly hair and black hair. One day he was sitting in a high chair, and I happened to look over. He wet his pants and a big streak, like this in the front, and he's sound asleep. And I took a picture of it, and I just hope it wasn't in the bus that burned.
This is my other home away from home, and what I mean by that, it's my motor home. Time to get some clothes on. Well, I bought it last year. This is the new bus. I bought it in Grand Rapids. It was scrapped, sold as scrap metal. It had 29,000 miles on it. And I took out all those seats and turned this area here into a living area. And it's all out of recycled material. 150 hours. But then again, I don't have a television, so that's probably, 3 weeks of no TV. The TV is the largest, the biggest thief that you can invite into your home. He not only steals your ingenuity, but he also is a time thief. You don't really get much out of TV, and it's basically programmed. They call it programming for a reason. If you want to get a life, you want to add an extra 10, 15, 20 years to your life, kill your freaking TV.
He's on his second million. The first one was a failure, just like mine. Well, we didn't gain in money, we gained in knowledge. I studied violin when I was little, and I studied the accordion. I could play a little bit, and I learned to play the guitar when I was 89 years old. It took me 1 week. So it's in the house. I have a 4-string guitar. But I used to tell everybody I wanted to learn to play guitar, never could. I'd sit there and I'd move. My hands wouldn't move. 3 hours I'd talk to my hands and they still wouldn't move. And I got a teacher that said I fixed that. So he made me a 4-string guitar so I could get my hands around.
Realize the path to take and the decisions to make. What's it gonna take to make you fools understand? The man of every from a different plan. You know the man when I got the microphone. Look in my hand and I stand up for my rights. But don't do the night. Choose a sight from a thing. People like this man. But it's not the beginning. It's the beginning of the end. You know my clothes and they haven't hit the mic's power. We spend a lot of man. Yo, man, I devour. I'm a sweet and sour. But it's on the bed to the shower.
I worked in a factory when I was 16. I worked 9.5 hours a day for 9.5 cents an hour, 4 days a week. I made $5 a week. I gave my mother $4 and I kept $1 because I was 16. I had to go to school 1 day a week. And it took 7 cents to travel on a streetcar, 7 cents back. I ate on that $1 and had streetcar ride. And that was at Sedgwick and Division where I went to school. And one day one of the girls that we were with lost her money, so we decided to walk home. I don't remember how many miles. It was a long, long way. So we went past Maxwell Street. But I stopped at this place, and I can't remember her name. The famous building. Anyhow, they helped us. I forgot how they helped us, but they helped us. They fed us or something. And I had a real sheer blouse on at the time. And I just loved that thing. When I got home, I washed it, and I could put it in the hand, and the water was filthy black from just walking across Chicago, from the north side to the south side.
Hello. This is my mother.
Oh my goodness.
This is Ma Willow.
What's your name?
She's 91 years old.
What's her name?
Ma Willow.
Hello. Ma Willow. Nice.
Informal.
Baby, baby, don't you know you got what I need?
Bim's mom, Mom Willow.
Mom Willow.
Aw. Came to spend your son's birthday with him? Are you having a good birthday?
No, I live up here.
You live here?
We have 5 generations live here.
That's awesome.
She's 91, me, my daughter, her daughter, and her son. 5 generations.
That's cool. We just lost our 5th generation on my husband's side, both of them recently. So now we're down to 4. We'll have to step it up, huh? Nice to meet you. I hope you have a great birthday.
It won't be long before you may be being a matriarch.
Well, then, oh!
Mr. Willow.
Hello.
Happy birthday again, by the way.
You remember my mom? You met her last year.
Yes, I do. I remember you. Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
I like that makeup. That's cute.
Sandy did it. You know Sandy?
I've never seen one like that. I used to do face makeup.
Very nice. This is the fabric paint.
Yeah.
So it just does
I like
the little
it.
dots.
Yeah, I like that.
It doesn't look like the little drop candy.
Yeah.
Remember the little drop candy?
The little candy dots.
The little candy
They're
dots.
in
You remember
different
those?
colors and like the rose.
That's what it looks like every time I see those.
Yeah.
It almost makes somebody's face
I
edible. I
think
bet.
different though.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, kids wanted to
pretty
be
much.
a princess.
All
I
right.
made them a princess. They wanted to be a ghoul. I made them a ghoul.
Very nice.
Give me a hug.
It's nice seeing you,
Nice seeing you
sweetie.
again.
Happy birthday. I'll
Thank
see
you.
you tomorrow. If I don't see you later on today.
I'll be around.
I was 56 years old. Well, at first I studied English. I took all the courses I had to. I never had biology. And so I took biology. And I got to know the teachers. And I became a lab technician for biology, and I became a lab technician for the chemistry department. And the lady that ran the chemistry department, the teacher there, we became good friends. And we became roommates, and we're still friends today. She lives up in northern Michigan on the other side of the lake, near the Wisconsin line. And I'd go down the halls, and the teachers would say to me, "Well, Bernie, what hat are you wearing today?" Because I held down the jobs as lab technicians, assistants, not technician, assistants. I worked first in the testing department as an associate, and I became the supervisor. And I worked in the recreation department. I taught crafts to kids in the summertime. I was in children's theater with all the rest of the youngsters. One day we were moving some flats because we traveled all the Kalamazoo schools. And I was the only woman on the bus. And one of the teachers was driving the bus. He said, "Who's that woman back there with you?" One of the guys yells, "It's Bernie." "Oh, well, then it's okay. She's a good woman." I've always had rapport with young people. I still do with children. They say when you get old, you don't like little children around anymore, but I do. I love them. I just love watching them. And I can discipline them where their parents don't know them by not saying a word to them. All I do is open my eyes and say, and they immediately stop. I've proven it several times. Came home one time from, I don't really know if I should tell you this. This property up here, there was nothing on it. Right about where the driveway turns over there. And I said, "You brought home some hippies." And I said, I was making a pot of soup. I like to feed people. I made a pot of soup and I brought it up here. Most of them were naked as jaybirds. That was a shock to my system. Am I to blame for that?
What?
That clothes optional. Because the first time you took me through there and I seen that Helltown, and there was something about, and I said something about naked people, and the next time we went through it said clothes optional. You told somebody and somebody told somebody else, and ever after that it was clothes optional.
Oh, we've had that for a long time, for years.
Even before I came?
Yeah. Safe.
Okay.
dust, we feel it deep inside. We're breaking all over the road. Oh my, man, can you take it? Can you feel it? It's alright.
He studied under Marcel Marceau. He became a mime clown because I was a clown. Named Bim Willow. He was in New Mexico and he was doing clown work, and he seen a bread truck that said Bilbo bread on it, so he said, or Bimbo bread, so he named himself Bim. And because he was working so much in Willow after whoever it was taught him, his brother said to him, "Why don't you change your name to Willow?" And he said, told me what, I said, "Well, why don't you?" So he did. That is the most time I've spent with you for a couple, 3 years.
I will send you a bill in the mail.
That's what I figured.
This is for you, and I know everybody says this when they get up here, but I really do. I love you. Close your eyes and open up the world waiting for you to be. Close your eyes and open up the world waiting for you to be. Close your eyes and open up the world waiting for you to be. Don't let the voices of guilt tell you you do not own your own day. Don't let the voices of guilt tell you you do not own your own day. Voices telling you you should spend your whole life doing something you don't want to because they did. Don't let the voices of guilt tell you you do not own your own day. Close your eyes, open up the world waiting for you to be. Open up yourself and see the world waiting for you to be. talking. Don't let the sound of your own voice keep you from silent talking. Silence all around, we're leaving views so profound in the good down beyond noise. Voice are telling you should spend your life doing something you don't want to because they did. Open up your eyes and see the world not only as it is but how it could be. Don't let the sound of your own voice keep you from silent talking. Open up yourself to see the world and feel the beat. Open up yourself to see the world and feel the beat. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bim is like so chill. He meshes with just about anybody because he's got that whole, Willow thing, bend like the willow, and the Bruce Lee deal, be like water and all that, which will make you fucking crazy sometimes because it's an easy game for a lot of people to talk, but Bim actually lives it and walks it, and he's a living example of how to just get along, even if you're like, if you can't, Bim's, what? I think one of Bim's mottos should be, can't we all just not get along? So many people that he totally doesn't get along with at all are like some of his best friends. Mike
But
loved
they're
it.
still his best friends.
But they're still his best friends. And we have our disagreements, like I said, but for the most part, we see eye to eye on stuff, on most things. Some of the stuff we don't see eye to eye on is usually security issues that I tend to want to be a bit more draconian about than he does. So he tends to find ways to manipulate the situation to make sure that I'm the guy wearing the black hat, so everybody still loves him, which is fine. It's fun. It keeps it fun, and interesting. And I think that's how we mesh, because Bim keeps it interesting and keeps it fun. I tend to get bored of things, and Bim sees to it that doesn't ever happen.
A few things he told me throughout me living here from the time I was around 14, 15 to now at 18 years old is, one of the things he always told me was that I take everything way too seriously and I just need to let the world do what it does, and I need to let things slide, because if I don't, I'm just going to be angry my whole life. A few other things he told me is that, well, he's told me a lot of stuff. It's kind of collaborating in my mind right now. But basically, he told me to live with passion, live with joy, live with happiness, and clean my damn room.
I think I came over here with one of his relations, Tommy, my buddy Tommy. Said something about the party the first time. It was a long time ago. I parked in a blueberry field over there. And I'm kind of high strung, hyper, not like, but I'm like real. And Bim come up and he mistaked that I was on something. And then when he met me like 4 or 5 days later, it's like, holy shit, you weren't lying to me, man. You are a high-strung ass. Every party, like, because we don't like that stuff, go fast or whatever, everybody. And that's what he thought I was doing. I'm like, oh, no.
What do you like about Bim, his personality?
He's got the I don't give a crap attitude. You know, I'm gonna do it if I want to. You know, and he likes to teach people the same. You know, and I do the same thing. That's like Misery here, man. You know.
That's why he and I get along.
Yeah.
And I, just saying, he told me that. He said, "I like you because you do your thing. You do you."
Yeah. Yeah, he's comfortable in his skin, man. That's what I said. I wouldn't be running around naked, but you know, I love him, man. I run right up to Misery, hug him. Shit, I've seen Bim out here naked.
Eccentric. You know, I mean, he's got a lot of neat eccentricities all around his world, and so I have deep appreciation for intense people, and Bim's one of them.
Been friends with Bim Willow for about 13 years now, and first day I met him, I went out later that night and I met a lady, and I said, you know, what could I say to her? I said, I met the most interesting man today. His name was Bim Willow, and she had actually met him on the side of the road when he was broken down, when he had one of his old vans. He was broken down, and he had this little circus dog with him that would do backflips, but she let him stay at her apartment until they could get their van fixed and get back on the road and all that. And I have a 12-year-old daughter on Tuesday because of this. So it's a strange world how things work out, you know. You think you're so far away from one person, and you meet the one person, that knows that person, and it just comes full circle.
Oh yeah, first of all, I met Bim Willow from my son. We came down and had a nice 3 or 4 hour chat. Very intelligent, wonderful man, very incisive. It's just, you want to listen to what he's got to say.
His creativity, his funniness and silliness, his intelligence. People don't sometimes realize it, but he's more intelligent than he acts. He's just a big kid at heart.
Around and shit. Fucking Billy helped me find.
So what do you like about the Willow Ranch?
I don't know, I'm looking for Holly, and I'm like, fuck it, and I just start.
I like meeting new people, building bridges, and creating.
Have you? What do you like about Bim Willow?
Everything. He's like a brother to me. I love him. I like his creativity. I like it how he's got me to be more accepting and even accept myself and how to expand my comfort zones.
Doggy Dog World, what do you
He's been a big influence on me in the last 2 years.
Hey.
He'll teach you so much, man. You'll learn more about yourself from Bim, hanging out with him, than you will by just introverting into yourself and maybe, I don't know,
on the road by us,
reading scriptures or something of one kind or another, the Bible or the Bhagavad Gita or whatever. Well, I was reading the Bible, I had a revelation. Really? Hang out with Bim for a week and tell me how you feel.
This man right here with the hat is responsible for that, and he's been helping out our host Bim Willow with this festival. So please, this is friends, this is family, this is the reason we're here. Give it up for Acoustasonics!
All right, man, it's a song called Sweet Sunshine. We are Acoustasonics.
got what I need. Got what I need.